This video is a product buyer's guide intended for gift givers and adult collectors.
And everybody talked about her. Said there must be something wrong with this girl. All she said to them was live your life just like you're young again. No, don't.
Hey guys, welcome to Toy Chat. This is Max.
And Sang.
We are super excited about today's video because these have arguably been the most talked about LOL Surprise products in the doll community for the past few months. The LOL Surprise Tweens, also known by their abbreviation BTW, are finally here. As their name suggests, the tweens fall somewhere in between the sizes and presumably the ages of the classic LOL Surprise Tots and their OMG big siblings. We'll be giving in-depth reviews of all 4 girls in Series 1, including Fancy Gurl, Freshest, Hoops Cutie, and Cherry BB. Like the OMGs, these girls are all related to existing LOL Surprise characters, specifically being the big sisters of Fancy, Fresh, Hoops MVP, and Cherry. None of these characters released so far have matching OMGs. I wonder if we'll get to see a full family of the same theme, complete with a tot, tween, and OMG. At that point, it'll kind of feel like Pokemon, with the OMG being the most dramatic final form.
I choose you!
Hype has been surrounding these tweenagers for a long while now, in no small part because they mark the debut of an all-new face and body sculpt. Since they're larger than LOL Tots, but still quite a bit smaller than OMGs, these girls stand out at a scale that's pretty unique for modern fashion dolls, comparing most closely, I'd say, to Just Play's Hairdorables. Let's jump right into this review and see if they're worth all the excitement and conversation.
We found all 4 BTW dolls at Target, priced at $19.99 each. Links to purchase them online will be in the description below. The packaging for these dolls is unique, but stays in line with what we're used to from OMGs. We can see colorful artwork of each character off to the left side, below the all-new Tweens logo on the upper left. You may have noticed that some of these boxes alternate between using the LOL Surprise Tweens and the LOL Surprise BTW, short for B-Tweens. If you watched our last video, you know that we learned from an MJA representative that the dolls' intended names in the US was simply LOL Tweens. The BTW version of the packaging will be limited print in America, so scoop them up while you can. Here's another collector fun fact. The artwork for these dolls were designed by Darko Djordjevic, also known as Darko Dark on Instagram. He is well known for his gorgeous contributions to several Mattel properties, including Cave Club and Monster High. We can see each girl's names on the left side of the box in stylized font, and an image of their little sister on the right side. All 4 boxes have the same exact image on the back, showcasing each character in Series 1 with a quote, "I'm in between, but right where I want to be." The top of the boxes have the same mixture of Tweens and BTW logos, and a plastic handle for holding.
The tweens are unboxed about the same way as recent OMGs. After removing the tape and plastic wrap, you can slide open the dressing room compartment to reveal the doll. Each character comes with 1 paper baggie to reveal their extra clothing piece, and to unveil the rest of their accessories, you'll need to pop out their cardboard bed. Little drawers at the side contain the doll's purse, wrapped in parchment paper. Each doll also has an accessory and shoe box attached in her dressing room, which you can open to find her shoes and other accessories. Y'all know the drill here. Be very cautious not to drop any of the small pieces. If you fully remove all the plastic backing, you can get a good look at each doll's bedroom backdrop, which is, of course, intricately designed to that character's signature style. The tweens' bed accessories are really cute and can be placed at the foot of the backdrop for an adorable display. There is also an alternate design on the back of each one, so if you choose, you can use it as a closet or other backdrop furniture piece rather than a bed. In addition to the beds and other accessories, each doll comes with a double-sided magazine with her name across the front. Alright, let's take a closer look at the dolls themselves.
First up, we have Fancy Gurl, who's a nod to the film Clueless. Looking at her face, we can see shades of pink eyeshadow. She has light bluish green eyes, and her lips are painted a bubblegum pink with white paint at the center, creating almost a kissy lip expression. Fancy Girl's hair is styled into a very preppy hairdo. Her curly hair consists of a light and medium brown blend, with light brown more predominantly rooted in her bangs. The top hair is tied into a updo, with the bangs swept to the right side and tied down with a rubber band. A decorative clear heart hair clip is attached as well. The rest of the hair is loose in the back. Unfortunately, it does seem like the majority of fancy girls that we have seen have pretty bad hair that is haphazardly styled. Definitely does not look like the promo images. Fancy Girl's ensemble is where she really shines and shows what the new line is capable of producing. Out of the box, she has on a white midriff bearing t-shirt. The material is sheer with a coat of glitter over it. Over the t-shirt, she has a purple top made up of pleather. Her pink skirt is extremely cute with a butterfly pattern. There's a silver chain belt with a heart charm already attached to it. The chain unfortunately only covers the front of the skirt. She has on a pair of white socks. There's a glittery polka dot design on it, and it has a lace finishing. Once you have opened and dressed Fancy Girl with all her additional accessories, this is what she looks like. Isn't she cute? She now has on an adorable pair of pink earrings. The earrings are pink ribbon bow ties with silver chains dangling off of them and ends in furry spears. The balls are actually flocked. She comes with a pair of pink sunglasses. The shades are designed with a series of hearts. Around her neck, she has on a silver studded choker. It has a coat of glitter over it. Probably my favorite Fancy Girl accessory is her chic pink coat. The coat has a nice glittery shine to the fabric if you hold it up to the light. There's some fur detailing to the cuffs and along the collar. There's also long pink strings that you can dangle or tie into a bow. Moving on to her shoes, she has on pink high heel platform shoes with puffball detailings. The heels are painted in a darker pink glitter paint, and someone took the time to paint the silver detailings on her straps and buckles as well. Her final accessory is her heart-shaped purse. It has some nice paint detailing and has an opening to store things. Each side of the purse is painted in a different shade of pink.
Next up, we have the funky Freshest. Is it just me, or is she rocking some serious early 2000s TLC inspiration? Her makeup kicks off with a powdery blue eyeshadow just above her deep brown eyes. She also wears rosy magenta lipstick. Her hair is icy blue at the base with drawn-on edges across the hairline. There is also a rooting of jet black hair across the top of her head, which is styled together with the blue into 3 separate sets of braids. Although it might be tough to tell at first, give this hair a good touch. It's shockingly soft. Right out of box, Freshest wears a sky blue and white crop top with a mesh netting section just above the bust. It might look like the iridescent silver bodice beneath is attached, but it is in fact a separate piece. Some very nice mix and match options here. Her pants are super trendy. They're mostly white with a black spatter design along the sides. Check out those tiny belt loops. You could actually fit a small belt through them, though Freshest doesn't come with one. A dangling silver chain piece actually hangs off her right side faux pocket, and these jeans have a pre-torn look with 2 mesh netting openings across each leg. Once we complete her look, Freshest gains a pair of metallic silver earrings that resemble loops and chains. Each side is a different design. She wears a plastic silver necklace to match. Her iridescent silver jacket is definitely a defining fashion piece. Look at that rainbowy holographic effect. It's gorgeous in the light. There are 2 little mesh netting openings across each sleeve, which makes it easier to pull up. It's trimmed in a simple black fabric across the bottom and sides. There's also a little silver bracelet for her wrist. Her shoes are white and blue wedge sneakers with painted black laces. Freshest also comes with a plastic black fanny pack accessory, complete with a sculpted silver chain attachment. You can strap it around her shoulder, though honestly, it makes the already bulky jacket look and feel even bulkier. Finally, she has a pair of curved black shades lined in a silver chain design.
So here's Cherry BB out of box. What do you guys think of her? We'll leave our opinion on her in final thoughts. She has on minimalistic eyeshadow around her brown eyes with just yellow crease eyeliner. Her lips are painted in a magenta color. Underneath her blush are cute little freckles. Her hair is really fun. Majority of her wavy hair is a blend of reds and magenta pinks. There are sections of lighter pinks along the side of her head and a section in her bangs. The lighter sections are also made up of a blend of light pinks. Strands of braided hair is also rooted on each side of the head. In terms of her hairstyle, she has bangs that are curled inward. It is gelled rather stiffly. The rest of the hair is tied up into a high ponytail. The hair cascades down in soft waves. There's a little bit of product to hold the shape though. Out of box, Cherry BB has on a pink and yellow gingham pattern two-piece outfit. The top has white straps with buckled detailing. There's also a white pleather design across the bust. There's two faux silver buttons along the front. Her pants also reflect the two-tone motif. There's a white belt with a circular metal buckle. This belt is actually sewn onto the pants. There are two non-functioning triangle pockets in contrasting colors. The bottom of the pants have white cuffs that match the top and the belt. And finally, she has on lacy white socks. After getting her fully dressed, this is her final look. She has on a pair of white cat-eyed sunglasses. The shades have a leopard print on them. Check out those earrings. They were modeled after cherries, but with one of the cherries being a clear dice. The cherry motif continues onto her plastic choker. It looks like a white ribbon with a cherry design at the center. A cute Letterman jacket can be added to her ensemble. The main portion of the jacket is blue with a leopard print pattern. There's a non-functioning zipper along the front. The front left side has a white logo of a pair of dice. On the back, there's a large white diamond with images of cherries and a retro camera. She has a series of bracelets in different colors as an accessory, but these bracelets are all one piece and have a slit opening to fit on her arm. Her shoes are probably modeled after bowling shoes, but hers are high heels. Finally, she has a dice-shaped purse, and it actually opens. There's a glitter coat on the white area of the dice.
Finally, we have the super sporty Hoops Cutie. Her eyeshadow is really lovely, colored a periwinkle lavender dusted in glitter. Her lipstick is a deep wine red. Her hair is a soft black afro with tiny magenta braids along her hairline and painted edges. Small gold accessories wrap around the braids, and above that we can see her large top knot. There are an additional two dangling magenta braids at either side of her head. The base of Hoops Cutie's outfit starts with a sherbet orange jersey crop top, complete with pink drawstrings. The front reads MVP with double zeros below. Her comfy fit jogger pants are white with a tied drawstring. The left leg reads Good Game in orange and pink graffiti font. We see the double zeros again on the right, and there are cute little graffiti hearts on her rear. Once she's all dressed, Hoops Cutie has a pair of gold-lined purple shades and an additional 4 gold accessories for her dangling braids. Her adorable gold hoop earrings are designed to resemble basketballs. She wears a matching gold necklace that reads MVP. Over her crop top, she can wear a pink and white jersey jacket with a faux zipper and the BTW logo at the torso and along the sleeve lining. The lower half of her sleeves are dotted in breathable openings and match the same peachy color of her crop top. Her shoes are white and black wedge sneakers with pink soles. Now she's ready to hit the court in style. Hoops also has an adorable little smartphone with metallic gold backing. It looks like maybe it has a sculpted pop socket there. Her final accessory is a pink basketball purse, complete with a sculpted gold chain handle. It actually opens up.
Each tween comes with a little stand modeled closely after the same ones we have seen with the OMGs. They are so cute at this scale. Also, like the OMGs, these stands have additional clips, one with a wider opening. There's a handy notch beneath each base that you can store each clip. The dolls all come with small hair combs as well, in a uniquely squiggly shape. Before we wrap up, let's take a closer look at the new sculpts and how these dolls compare to their bigger sisters. LOL Tweens stands at 6.5 inches tall, a little more than half the size of the 9.5 inches OMG. The face sculpt is modeled closely after OMG's. with the key differences being, of course, the size and the open mouth smile. What expressions do you guys prefer?
As for body sculpt and posability, the tweens' articulation points mirror OMG dolls exactly. They can twist and tilt at the head, and I have to say they look so cute with their head tilted, with additional points of movement at their shoulders, elbows, wrists, and thighs. They do also have the trademark MGA snap knees, but something we noticed is knee posability varies quite a bit by doll. Freshest here seems like she can't really bend her knees at all, even with significant force. And in case you were wondering, yes, their hands can pop right off just like OMG's for easy fashion swaps. I do have to say, overall, it's pretty impressive how posable these dolls are at the arms and head, despite their tiny stature. Leave it to MGA to stay on top of those little details. All right, that covers everything. So let's jump into our final thoughts. I have to say right off the bat, I am so impressed with these. As their name implies, the appeal of these dolls falls somewhere distinctly in between the existing LOL Surprise lineup. They're a little more grown up and play intensive than the Tots, but not quite as edgy as some of the OMGs. This gives them a unique appeal for little ones and collectors alike. Their compact size not only makes them irresistibly cute, like, seriously, you guys, these girls look precious on the shelf. It also helps them conserve space for display and storage. Despite their miniature stature, however, MGA didn't sacrifice a speck of quality with these. The tweens offer almost as many layers and detailed fashion pieces as their big sisters, which makes them quite a bang for your buck at just $20, a price we don't see very often anymore in popular fashion dolls. I think all four of these characters are well designed with vibrant personalities. They're also different enough to cater to different tastes. I will say, as a word of caution, that it felt especially difficult to find a non-wonky fancy girl. I had to buy 3 total before I got one that didn't have splotchy face paint, and that hairstyle of hers just seems to insist on being a mess. That aside, if you're a fan of OMGs or LOL Surprise in general, you absolutely need to check these out. They are ridiculously fun and cute in person.
So when I heard that MGA was introducing a brand new line to their popular LOL Surprise brand, I was a little bit skeptical. Between the Tots and the much larger OMG fashion dolls, there is room for something in between. The sweet spot for me for doll dimensions is around 12 inches, since it's a nice scale for doll clothing to see all the details. Also, it's much easier to share fashion between one brand to another. So I was a little hesitant to collect these, but once MJ finally unveiled them, I was really impressed. And I was downright in love with them in person. It's impressive how much detail these gals have for such an affordable price point. Their clothing is detailed and layered, with different types of fabrics and little pieces. I also think the sculpt is absolutely adorable. I do have some things that I like to change though. I wish MJ would consider having a window display for the tweens and OMG packagings. We already know what's inside. I think it would be great to be able to check out the actual doll that you're purchasing. I know some would argue that the dolls themselves is a surprise, but you already know you're getting her from looking at the packaging. Alright, so my favorite end up being Cherry BB, though I do find all 4 amazing in their own rights. It depends on your preference. I initially really liked Fancy Girl from the promo images, but I was a bit disappointed in person. Her hair is a bit of a mess that would require me to completely restyle to correct it. But her fashion is right up my alley. Overall, I would recommend the tweens, and I'm looking forward to adding even more tweens to my collection.
Definitely share your thoughts on the LOL Surprise tweens in the comments below. If you want to check out more of our videos, our full LOL Surprise playlist will be down there as well. Hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.